Alrighty, guys, let's talk about another animated series that came out. Netflix original Stretch Armstrong, The Flex Fighters. This is a weird one. Now, I finished 2 episodes because they had like part 1 and part 2. Funny thing about this show was made by the same creator of Spectacular Spider-Man. If you watch the first 2 episodes on Netflix, you'll see the identical animation. It is jarring. It's like watching Spectacular Spider-Man again. I was sitting there, I was like, I have some Spectacular Spider-Man feel. Now, I'm not saying it's better than Spectacular Spider-Man. I'm just saying it was made by the same creator from Spectacular Spider-Man. Now, the way the show got in production was weird. Now, if you remember, a couple years ago, Hasbro was trying to get a live-action Stretch Armstrong or type of movie for years, and Taylor Lautner was signed on to do it. However, years passed, Taylor Lautner lost a lot of steam in the box office again after Twilight. This is when the Twilight hype was up, and it just never picked through. And then it just, Disney, Universal, they all tried. However, they reproached it as a TV show, animated show. The series was designed to have an episodic story that will also serialize into a larger plot over the whole whatchamacallit, and this is that. Now, from what I gather, it's 26 episodes. I've seen only the first part 1 and part 2 of it, and I have to say, it's aight. For the first episode, my rating for it, 6 out of 10. Something I've seen before. I mean, has it been done better? Yes, but it's not bad. It's still enjoyable if you can find something. I think the voice acting really does help this again because a lot of well-known voice actors like Scott McNeil, he's the voice of Robin in the original Teen Titans and Teen Titans Go. So he voiced Jake Stretch, who's pretty much is Mr. Fantastic or Luffy from One Piece. Then you have Nathan Winspay, who's voiced by Stephen Yu, the guy from Voltron, the voice actor for Voltron. Keith, and most of you know him as Glenn from The Walking Dead. And he did some work in Legend of Korra too. And then the last guy is voiced by Augie Banks. He's the stereotypical black guy who doesn't want to do anything, just be a typical jock, which I was like, whatever. Other than that, they have well-respected voice actors like Keith David. He makes an appearance in here. I was like, damn, Keith. Because Keith also makes an appearance in another Netflix show. But I guess Keith was like, shit, I just get paid to be sound Keith David. I'll make my money. But yeah, it has a total of 26 episodes. I got done with episode 1 and 2. Let me look at it as of right now. Let me see if they got 26. I'm about to look right now. And they only got 13, so I guess they released the other episodes a little bit later, which is fine. They're better to release it later than now. But for what I saw of it, it's a pretty decent show. I may not get done with it. If I get done with it, it won't be done by tonight. But for the first 2 episodes, I have to say, a solid 6 out of 10. Nothing that's going to be nothing that will assault your intelligence, but nothing that's mind-blowing great. I mean, you seen better. I tell you, you seen better, or you seen worse. To each his own. But yeah, the series was really, I want to say, enjoyable to the point where it's like, oh my god, this was the best thing. But it was pretty good. And I just want to get this review out for you guys because, again, this probably will be released Saturday too with the other video I'm going to do. So I'll probably release those 2 tomorrow. Give you guys 2 separate reviews because I have 1 video tonight. Because the Punisher will come out on Friday because I could do some editing with that. And then this video will come out with the other anime video. Well, not anime, but anime film I saw. But Stretch Armstrong and the Flex Fighters, it was all right. Nothing to take your breath away. Now, if you ask me between the two, Punisher or this, Punisher. If you ask me between any other animated show that's on TV, this wins. Honestly, this wins. But this is still, regardless, it was enjoyable. I enjoyed it. It was one of those things where the voice acting does save it. The animation at first, if you watch more episodes of Growing, you know how these things go. So. And you asked me what's the story. There's really no story in this first 2 episodes. It's pretty much these kids get the abilities, and they try to deal with it. Again, they get it very quickly. And at the end of episode 2, there is a villain that comes out and says, "Oh, wait till they get a load of me," or something like that. And I was like, bro. But he lives in the sewer, from what I gathered. But other than that, yeah, it was enjoyable. As always, guys, like and subscribe. Peace. Have a Johnson day. And I'll see you guys in the next video. And if you've seen it, comment below. Let me know what you think of it.